All right, coming in at number 51 on our organizational value rankings, he went to Russia, and now he's back to a league where he's dominated in the past. It's Josh Currie, a forward from Canada.
Yeah, this is someone that I really liked the signing for Belleville here, and I talked about it a little bit in the first segment, Ross. But Josh Currie is 30 years old, and he's got experience in a lot of leagues: East Coast League, AHL, NHL, KHL. Like, you need these kinds of experiences for young guys that the grind of a full AHL season can be very overwhelming for them. And you just need someone like game 55, maybe things aren't going well, you're in a scoring slump. Like, you just need a veteran guy that can come over to you during practice, get down on one knee and just have a chat with you. Like, hey, we got a long ways to go still. Keep doing what you're doing, and just be a shoulder to lean on with a wealth of experience. And I think Josh Currie is one of those guys that the younger players in Belleville are really going to get a lot of kind of knowledge from.
And another East Coast guy,
Yep.
Charlottetown PEI. But what I love about him, and he actually played for PEI's QMJHL team way back when. They don't have a team anymore, but he was the captain there for 2 years. And in his final year before going to the KHL, where he spent the last 2 seasons, he was captain of Wilkes-Barre Scranton. You know why that's important? Because Ryan Bonus was with the organization then. So this is a hand-picked player for Ryan Bonus saying, I want that guy in the locker room in Belleville. So despite maybe a lack of production his second season in the KHL, I do think that he's going to bring that leadership intangible that any minor league team, especially, as you said, those 3-3s, those tough stretches with travel, that they're going to have to do. He played 48 games last year with Magnitogorsk in the KHL, only scored 3 goals, 12 points, -7, and only 4 penalty minutes. But what really kind of stands out to me, Pilsy, is the last year he played when he was captain in Wilkes-Barre, had 23 points in 24 games. So are they going to get that type of production? I mean, his last 2 years before that in the AHL with Bakersfield, where he also wore a letter, he had 24 goals, 27 goals. So despite only scoring 3 in 48 games, I think we could see him in double digits, which would help out depth-wise. At his age, leadership, you know what? He might be a bit of like the Jordan Swartz, the old captain for Belleville. That type of production out of him, I think, would be great.
Yeah, and Ross, maybe you can tell me if I'm off on this, but I think we're going to see a big season from Josh Currie, because in my mind, I'm looking at this and I'm like, he was up and down from the NHL and AHL for quite a while. Then he's like, all right, I'm going to go get the bag in Russia. I'm going to do that, see how that goes. It didn't go great for him. He was only there 2 years.
First year was good, though, man. 26 points in 48 games, then had 9 points in 23 playoff games.
Yeah, that's the thing. It started off hot, so he's probably like, oh, this is a great move for me. Then second year doesn't exactly go the way he planned. Now he's coming back. So he's already kind of pulled his late 20s, I'm going to go to the KHL card. And
is that a midlife crisis?
I mean, for a professional hockey player, kind of, right? Like, that's when that kind of thing happens, and you're like, well, it's not going to work for me in North America. I'm going to try the European leagues. He's done that.
Chris Weidman, perfect example. He came back.
Exactly, and then he came back, and he had a lot of hype around him. And I think this is what's going to happen with Josh Currie, is he's going to say, all right, I've already done that move. I need to put all my eggs in one basket here and really make this work in North America this time, because clock's kind of ticking for fringe NHL guys once you hit your 30s, and not a lot of spots for you here. So I think we could see a really motivated Josh Currie. And I hope that doesn't sound like I'm dogging on the guy. I'm just more mean from a mentality state. I think he's going to have a lot of motivation to do well.